Okay, so having conversations with dad. And it's like, while I'm working on some stuff on how to provide for people in my hood, meaning that's everywhere, ghetto and my husband's and stuff. And it's like, you got to ask yourself, if you a church, right? And it's like, we know we got to preach the word to all nations. And it's like, if you're trying to get people from the hood to your church, I'm going to let you know. They're going to observe and discern. And it's like, why? You have to really ask, what makes your church that unique and different and not the same as others? You can explain everything until you're blue in the face, but a lot of us people from the ghetto and our type of culture, we really examine, we discern, and it's like, are you doing it for show? Are you really trying to actually be there for us? Are you willing to listen to different opinions who is actually from there? You know what I mean? Are you trying to sell us a dream? Because it's like, let me tell you, that's not going to work. We fall and fell for many traps, and it's like, okay, so what makes yours? Are you feeding and looking out for your own people? First off, that's something that's going to wind up coming for people like me. We examine how you treat your family. How do you treat yourself? How are you treating the people in your congregation? Are they starving? Are they still not fed spiritually, physically? Let's say, because it's like I know with a lot when I visit a lot of Hispanic churches back in the day, and when I was doing it, you always had the woman up in the kitchen, and there was quite a few of them, and $5 a plate. You donate your dinner, but you come out with a lot of food, you and your family. And that's how you wind up doing it. A lot of people like that, we're going to examine, like, are you feeding? Are you willing to feed? Or are you a broke church? Are you going to sell me a TV? Or are you going to try to, feed me food? Because, our people need some clothing. We need bills paid. We need help and guidance on getting ahead. We don't need another word where it's like, you're just trying to sell us something good to feel good, to get out of our safe spot, which could be our home. And it's like, why? You know what I mean? These are different things. If you're really trying to relate to people in the hood, it's like, we got some real good discernment. And it's like, a lot of us, we're not dumb. You know what I mean? We know when people really want to connect with us. We know when people look down on us. We know when people respect and honor us. And it's like, these are questions people should ask. Like, well, why? Why y'all want us to come out? If you want to be able to feed our people, where it's like, that's the church you got to go to. Because I could sit here and be like, my pastor's anointed. Certain things are anointed. Okay, Ann. You know what I mean? There's some hardcore truth, though. It's like, your church got to be so on fire of the Lord that word got to come around. Word got to wind up coming around in the neighborhoods like, you know what? I am so desperate. I got to go. Are you feeding your people? Are you clothing your people? Again, are your people who are committed in the congregation actually being looked out for? These are things that honestly we people in our culture know and learn and observe. I hope a lot of this helps because people claim that they want to come out to the hood, but it's like they won't even step foot in it because they really don't know nothing about it. And it's like, I understand that it is scary. There's places me and my husband don't even go to. But it's like you can have all the gifts you want. It's like, I got gifts. There's a whole bunch of people who got spiritual gifts too. In our culture, in our type of people, we were grown to be pretty much be there for each other. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, we're going to make it happen even if we don't have anything. People look at me like, yo, D, you got nothing, but you always making something. And it's like, it's true. It's your creativity. And let me tell you, people in the ghettos, we have a lot of talent. We got a lot of creativity, but there's so much restriction that it's like, we can't even wash bathrooms. Can't even get a cleaning job. Can't even get a painting job. Can't even get a lot of things. And it's like, there's so much restriction. And it's like, if it's restriction and no trust and connection and a bond, you're not going to have many people. If people in the congregation are struggling and they're committing their whole life to the church and you're not looking after your people like that, they're going to be like, well, why am I going to go to your church? Because it's like, I got to look out for mine. I got to make sure me and mine's is good. Going to your church, you ain't looking out for yours and them, the flock. These are some hardcore things that I pray that people really think about if you try and get people like us over your churches. In Jesus' holy name, amen.